Thank you, Mr. Morton. And you undoubtedly come to the position with a very impressive CV and a very broad knowledge of the industry gained over many years. I sat on board myself for 6 years, and you know, they do a very seriously good job in promoting Irish food, and I think as stakeholders in the industry, we do get value for money for what is spent in Bord Bia. I want to just ask, before I go to the other members, I just want to ask 2 questions there, if I can, Mr. Byrne. I suppose both of them are, one is, I suppose, live exports, and especially live export of young calves. And we have seen this year where we did get, you know, a certain amount of calves exported, but each year it seems to get more difficult and more problematic, and the media focus on it, etc., of exporting calves. And you know, these Frisian bull calves obviously are sought after by the veal units, but to get them onto the continent is proving ever more problematic. Do you think it is feasible for this country to establish its own veal production? And if we did, would we have the capability of marketing that on the continent with the likes of the Belgians and the Dutch, who have been at it, you know, for long periods of time? And the second question I want to ask then is Origin Green and the huge benefits it brings to it brings as regards Irish food, and, you know, portraying an image of the country where this food is produced. So we're seeing a greater emphasis on organic production. And do you think there's any danger that organics and could undermine the status of Origin Green, that you now have a product that this country has been produced in Origin Green but has an add-on of being organic against the mainstream production that is non-organic? And is there a danger that, you know, our Origin Green, which we have been working very hard and spending a lot of money on to show that we have a unique product here, produced in a clean environment and produced very sustainably, that we could undo some of that work by having another product that's claiming to do more?
Thank you, Chair. A nice little brace of questions, which will surely test the Chair designate, given that I haven't yet attended my first board meeting, but nonetheless I'll make an attempt at an educated answer for the benefit of you and the committee. I think you're referring to veal production in development of calf export. Mm-hmm. And I don't have a particular brief on veal production, but I will say this. I think that we do have an opportunity over time to further enhance our activity in that space. It undoubtedly will lead to some changes in the welfare aspects of calf export, and I believe our welfare on calf export is considered to be of a reasonably high standard currently, and I'd like to think that this could be encouraged and continue to grow, albeit we must recognise the issues that scaling an opportunity like that actually represent. I'm advised that some trials on veal processing last year were conducted. However, this is still considered to be early days, and I do think it's something that we in Bord Bia will revert to the committee on in due course. You mentioned Origin Green, and it is, I said in my opening address, I think it is probably will go down in reflective history in due time that Origin Green will prove to be one of the most smartest initiatives that an entire sector can undertake. And I think that will be reflected. The day Origin Green was created, those of us who were present, and perhaps you were yourself, Chairman, certainly knew it was a journey we were embarking on, and it wasn't a light switch. It was going to be a dimmer switch, and it would take many years to illuminate the path. And so it has proven to be. Origin Green is unique in the world of food and farming, literally in the developed world, in any part of the world. And it gives Ireland a unique platform upon which to continue to build what will be and is already a unique case in many areas. You referred to organics, and I think organics can survive and thrive well within an Origin Green framework. There may have to be tweaks as we take that journey, and they will no doubt be the subject of debate. But certainly I don't see them as being opposing goals. I think they're complementary, and I believe should be seen as such.